guys! Today's a very special day because I'll be reviewing a game that was given to me by a fan of the show, Awesome Silk Mouse. As they said in their message sent with the game, "Dear PML, my sister and I are fans of your YouTube channel. Haven't played it yet, but it looked promising, so I hope you like it. Also, I kind of wanted to see a review." Well, I can do that. Let's take a look at LiEat. LiEat, or the Lie-Eating Dragon if you prefer, is a JRPG made by Miwashiba. Never heard of them? Yeah, me neither, but as far as I can tell, they're an independent game developer and illustrator. They're somewhat known for their work on several Vocaloid music videos. I couldn't find too much info on them. I assume because they're an indie dev from Japan and because they've chosen to keep their true identity a secret. The game itself is actually a 3-part series packaged into one game. When the game starts, you select which game you want to play. The individual games are freeware, but the bundled trilogy on Steam costs about $3, which I think is pretty reasonable given the addition of achievements and some decently priced trading cards. But enough background, let's get to the game. The game follows a con artist who goes by many different names and a young girl named Athena. Athena is a dragon who hatched from an egg that appeared before the con man. And yes, dragons in this universe are basically humans who can sprout horns and wings on occasion, have special abilities, and live for a really long time. Athena is unique in that she eats lies, as in when someone tells a lie, these things pop up and she fights them and eats them.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
In the first part of the game, our protagonists arrive in Vermilion Town to sell some information. The con artist is going by the name Leo in this chapter, and it's shown throughout the games that he changes his name and appearance at each new town he visits, although his real name is revealed rather quickly as Theobald Leonhardt, which is both ridiculous and a mouthful. Anyway, when they get to town, they discover that it's basically empty except for a couple of informants Leo meets with and a brother and sister who reside in the town alone. Apparently the town has a legend surrounding it about vampires, but nobody knows if it's really true or not. Also, there's this wolf that attacks at night. Yeah, probably don't need to worry about that. As for the controls, it's the basic arrow keys to move, spacebar to select things, and escape to open the menu. This game isn't challenging to finish, but I don't see that as something negative. The real point of the game is to enjoy the story and characters, which is fine because this game is rather well written. Although the game does have brief combat sections for when Athena fights and eats lies. There are consequences if you lose these fights, like getting the bad ending, but it's not a big deal because the fights are usually pretty easy, and the game allows you to save whenever you want. The combat is simple, just choose an attack or item and keep going until the lie is defeated. You'll gain EXP and level up from these fights, which will help you defeat a larger, more difficult lie at the end of each chapter. The majority of the game is just spent figuring out how to advance the plot. Usually it's by talking to a character or solving some puzzle. There's not a lot to this game besides the story and some cute animations you'll see here and there. Each chapter takes place in a different location and takes around an hour to complete, so the whole game might take you 3 to 4 hours at most. The chapters are all based around solving a mystery, and that'll probably keep you interested enough to finish it. Overall, there isn't too much to say about it without giving away the story, or stories. I found the characters likable, and the world the game takes place in is interesting to learn about. Only question is, are you willing to pay for it? See, here's the thing. Knowing that this game is available for free, if I hadn't gotten LiEat as a gift, I probably wouldn't have paid for it. But then again, it is good to support independent developers. Like, you'll probably get at least $1 back if you sell the trading cards. But then, I know some of you don't have Steam, so... I do recommend LiEat if you're looking for a short story to play through. It's a decent game, but I guess you can decide for yourself if you'd rather pay for it or not. A huge thank you to Awesome Silk Mouse for giving me LiEat. I hope you and your sister enjoyed the review. So, for those wondering, I've managed to get a copy of Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility. Yeah, I know y'all wanted Animal Parade, but that shit can wait until I can find a copy of it that isn't $50 or more. Besides, I'm not reviewing this next anyway. I just wanted you to know that I have it. The next review will be something for the PS4 because God knows I need to get some use out of it before Final Fantasy 15 comes out. So if you want to see that, subscribe and the next review will be posted soon. I promise. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.